Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. New York find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club. When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Josh Harrison stands in, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Segura stands at second with no outs. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Change your game plan.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as the second run scores.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win.
Ready with the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. In for a strike. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodrum has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now in the box, Jeremy Brannon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2. Hit to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 5 base hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Eric.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 0-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Stepping in, Steve Fisher, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Thames, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. And he struck him out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
All the way.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Gray sets. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. Gene Segura standing in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line drive to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid. Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Back at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's...
Over to first, Gray, and the runner back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside, that's a...
And he misses there, 1-2.
To see what he goes to.
Bogaerts takes off. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brannon is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. The throw is wild, and he gets away. So striding in, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, catcher, Gary.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He hit now the 2-0 home. There's a changeup offered at and missed.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jeremy Brannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Steve Fisher, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Goodrum is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 6-2 New York. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Gray ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what location.
Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Warren.
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts on the slide. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Josh Harrison stands in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Here's big Aaron Judge. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Warren, a 6'1" right-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-2. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Still 1-2.
You have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
This pitch is popped up. Fisher is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. Shaw shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Striding in, Nico Goodrum. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base.
He's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, this has been an interesting at bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bag.
Changeup too low. He walked him.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run. The 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
First baseman, number 10, Eric Thames.
At the plate, Eric Thames. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Bogarts at second. Devers at first. 2 out in the inning. Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Jeremy Brannon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Travis Shaw will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Past batting line against David Phelps. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Phelps, the former Seattle Mariner, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Steve Fisher. 1-2 as he chases the slider. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Nope,
and that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that and that's taken for strike 2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hicks is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
6-2 the final total today. The Yanks, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Sonny Gray earns his 8th victory of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.